So welcome back to another episode and thanks for joining me. As you can see in front of me, I've got a Redcat 64 Lowrider Impala. I've had this quite a while now, but it's time for a change. So in this video, I'm going to turn this into one badass 1959 Impala. And I've also got a load of trick bits that I've bought and other things that I want to add on to it as well in this video. So before I jump right in with this video and strip all this apart, basically I just want to tell you a little bit about how much I do love RC cars. And I've got to say, I think these are one of the coolest remote control cars that you can buy. I mean, just looking at it, it's absolutely sick, but they are fully functioned. You've got all adjustable suspension, the hop, lights. When it's all finished later in this video, I will actually plug it in and show you what they can sort of do. But all lights work and everything like that. This does look wicked, and I've loved it ever since I bought it. But a few years back, they released a 59 shell, and ever since that day, I was like, yeah, I really do want a 59 body on it. And it was Black Friday recently, so what happens when you get a car guy, when it's cold and raining outside and not much to do, and you're just thinking, oh, I'll just have a little look online, and then all these deals present themselves to you, and you can't resist. So I ended up splurging a little bit and bought a few bits, because I thought, well, why not? If you've got to buy a body from America anyway, I might as well buy a few extra bits. So it's a win-win, isn't it? So I'll show you what I've bought for it. I've bought a body, which I will open and show you in a sec, but I'll show you some chassis parts that I also bought from Redcat as well first, and then I've done another little order through Jevris because he does some absolutely wicked scale lowrider parts as well, and I'm also going to put them on in this video, so it's definitely going to be hopped up and look a little bit different to what it does now. So chassis parts, I hear you say. So first thing is chassis rails. Chrome chassis, it's going to just make it look a lot better. So it's the first time I've obviously opened any of these bits and bobs. Really cool. Obviously it's just all plastic stuff, but it's going to look cool. So I've got a chassis, I've got a fuel tank, which we like to put on, which chrome again. Everything's got to be chrome or chrome gold on a lowrider. It's just standard, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to be blingy, but because everything on these standard is all fairly black, other than your exhaust and things, like all your A-arms and things like that, they all come like black. So yeah, nice little fuel tank, which I'll pop on in a bit. We've also got a rear axle, a rear chrome axle, because when you're lifting it up, it looks wicked when axle's stuck up in the air and it's all chrome. So it comes with diff housing on back as well, which is like that, and a few little screws. Next bit, we've got a steering rack. Next thing is the wheel knuckles and steering arms. So there's plenty to get through today, shall we say, when it comes to adding bits on. So yeah, you've got your little chrome knuckles and then your little chattered arms. Finally, for the Redcat bits, so these will look wicked. So when the car's jacked up like this, suspension arms will be in chrome as well. They're the top one, bottom one, I'm guessing. Same for the other side. So in this little magical box here of parts and pieces, oh yeah, everything's dropping out. But I'll go through what I've got anyway, just quickly. Front shocks, actual scale shocks as well that look like genuine lowrider shocks. Rear shocks. These are slightly longer, so when I went onto Jevris' website, they'd only got the 70mm left in stock. So I might not be able to fit these today because I do have to modify them. I do have to slightly shorten them a little bit. But I'll see how they fit. If they fit, I will put them on, but if not, I might just do them after that. So these are side skirts for the 59. And these are meant to be like little exhaust ports and then just some trim pieces. But on the original Redcat body, they're just stickers. So Jevris does a little a plastic alternative where you can fit them to that and make it look more official, 3D everything. So we'll fit them on a little bit later on as well. We've got some gold springs for it as well. So these look really nice when they're fitted. Absolute gold dust, these. So nice. Oh, these are literally like stunning. Proper cool. And if you're a proper little car nerd like me, oh baby. So we've got, obviously you've already seen wheels that's on this. They're really nice anyway, like really detailed. And these are Jevris wheels that's on at the minute. But again, I got suckered in. I couldn't resist Black Friday offers and all that. So I've bought, and this is why I've bought gold springs. Damn. So come with knockoffs. Then, with this new body, are going to look badass. Right, suppose you've been waiting now for the body. Comes in a box like this from Redcat. They are Lexan bodies where they're just like all pre-painted and stuff. If that's what you want, you can also buy them unpainted if you do want to do your own thing, but I ain't got time to paint in it. And I love this colour, to be fair, it is. So that's the colour I've gone for. You cannot tell me that that is genuinely not the nicest remote control car body you've ever seen in your life. Because that is just absolutely ridiculous. Details sick. So nice. Colour perfect. Just that nice classic look. Just a basic interior that just comes with stickers, so we'll put stickers on that in a bit. And like I say, you've got these rear fenders where I mentioned earlier. They're basically all go over rear end like that, and then you've got like a load of stickers. You'd also forget to mention that part of Jevris bits that I bought is this. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it's a Continental boot kit for back at 59 body. So now you've seen the bits, what's going on to this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip alt body off of this, get chassis down to its shell, basically, and then we can just strip bits off it, what we need to strip off. I'll start with easy stuff first, that's quick, and hopefully we can just swap them over quite nice and fast. And then bish bash bosh, we'll have a 59. Still 64s are pretty cool. They are the ones. 64 Impala is wicked, but I love 59s. Like, such a nice car. So yeah, let's break this down and we'll see what we need to do. Even using snap-on screwdriver. Good job I found it, innit? Because I couldn't afford out like that. Bloody hell. Tight as a duck's ass. Mind you, I said that and I ended up buying a load of plastic crap that I didn't really need. So these weights, you essentially put these weights under the battery, and that's what gives you your ease of hopping. Cool idea how it all works, really. It's just wicked. I might just start with fuel tank first because it looks like it's the easiest thing to replace. So let's bang that on. So got fuel tank banged on, which looks pretty cool. So next step, I think it might be to get this chassis off. And then whilst chassis is off, I can pretty much do everything else. So I'll get wheels off and then I can start accessing axles, get axles out of the way, pull this off. And then hopefully it'll just be a case of pop exhaust out of the way and get this little chassis off. And then we can get the chrome one banged onto it. Result better than the stripped out bloody Allen head. God, he does your tits in. So after all that, it did take a little bit of time, but I've got all chassis off. Everything's just like all in bits at the minute and I'll hanging off because I thought, well, I don't want to take all servos off and I'll leave everything as much intact as I can so I can just slide in the new bits and yeah. So it looks like this front end's, so I'm going to do a flip while we're here. So there's this front end, which is quite handy. It's all come off in one, so at least I can just bang all new bits on that whilst it's here. So chassis is free now. Just need to get this back end off, and then all chassis will come out that way, and then I can start putting all new bits back on. Rear axle's nice and straightforward. You've just basically got two little bolts holding your rear shocks on. These are just held in push fit, which is nice and easy. I can get them popped off. There's two underneath. They're just popped on, so I'll pull them off when I've got rear springs off, and it's like a little bit easier to manoeuvre them. So let's go and get it. One rear end. So now we've got rear end off, I might as well start getting this all prepared to swap all internals and everything into new chrome one. Fairly straightforward to strip down. I think by the looks of it, it'll just be take these end caps off, axles will slide out, usual stuff. There'll be a bit of grease in here, so pop this cap off and just, we'll take it as it is, see what's inside, strip all this down, and then we can hopefully transfer all gubbins of this into the new chrome one. That's it. Completed axle. All back together, ready to go back in the car. So diving into the front end then, what we got then? So we've got top, bottom control arms, we've got these little knuckles here that are in chrome, and I'm going to replace all this steering bit as well. And I've got the shocks that I'm going to replace as well. I'm going to just fly through all this. It's not much to sort of see, it's just basically take these Allen heads out of here. I think that's secured by like a little Allen head in that bit. Get all this tucked to pieces, bang all new chrome bits back on, and then hopefully I can just go and then it's done. Get that all back on car. So that's pretty much all front end stripped down. It just all looks like a big pile of bits at the minute, and I know it doesn't probably make much sense, but it kind of does to me, so I'm hoping that it goes back together all right. So I've got these to swap over to obviously chrome ones, steering rack, and then my little links, and I'm just trying to think what else there is. Oh, and then there's the shocks. So they are very nice scale looking shocks. Put all bits of Loctite on them and stuff so that they all survive, and I've got some gold springs to put on them as well, so they should look really nice once they're banged inside there. So I'll fly through these shocks, get these shocks built up, and then I'll start transferring all chrome bits over, and then hopefully get front end built back up. Then that is front end, rear end, couple of little chrome bits. I've still got this little plaque thing I need to swap over, which is actually here on the steering a bit, so I'll replace that whilst it's all going back together. And then chassis wise, I think it's just a case of bank chassis back on and then build all front end and everything, and it's just a big nut and bolt back together job. So I managed to get shocks built up, they're all ready to go in. I've transferred them chrome bits over onto new knuckles and with track rod ends, and then steering links ready to go in. So hopefully now we should start be able to get these bits back onto the car. Right, so time to get front end bang back together. Got shocks in, A-arms on, get top A-arms on, get it all screwed together, and then should be nearly ready to get back together. So I think I'm just about ready to smash all this back on chassis. I think I'm hoping that it's all going to line up all right. I'm not going to bore you with all screwing and everything for this bit because it's just going to be a case of me just like all the way through. So hopefully in a flash you will see all chassis back together. So chassis is just about finished now, pretty much. Got it all buttoned back up. What a difference that is. Well, chrome bits on it. Proper like jazzes it up a little bit. Them shocks in there, they look wicked. Proper nice. So only things really left to do now is bank wheels back on, and then chassis is pretty much done. Best bit, it's got to be putting these wheels on, surely. They are so cool. We have it. All wheels on. Chassis back together. I've got to say, that does look ace. Let me fetch you in for a few closer shots. So I'm not going to lie, that actually took a little bit longer than I expected. I've just looked at clock now, and it's about 4:30, and I started this about 12 o'clock gear tech, so it took me like 4.5 hours to just finish chassis off. But body time. So I've got the Continental kit. Well, that's shit. Back with better tools. That looks absolutely sick. So obviously once the number plate's mounted with little sheriff's badge, that'll just finish that off nicely. That is absolutely sick. Proper feeling it. Right, nice. I need to put the Jevris bits on first. Hopefully one side done, all's drilled. Let's clean it up a bit. Well, they took some doing, but at least they're done. Not perfect, but good enough for me. They're spot on, to be fair. Right happy with them. Get them stuck on body now. So I've finally made it. Body's pretty much done. I've just got a couple of last little finishing touches to put on. So I'm going to put these like little antennas back into these two little bits. I've got interior to go back in, and I think there's a little sticker that I want to put on the, and then it's pretty much just put body on car. But it's come on alright, to be honest. I think skirts have gone on nice. I mean, that body is just unbelievable. Continental kit looks absolutely sick. But looks like these are just straightforward, just push in. And then you've got these like little retaining plastic pieces. Oh, that makes such a difference, that. Just proper finishes it off. God. So there we have it. Built up, finished, complete. What is it? 7 hours later, it's just took me to get everything back together. All done. Chassis finished. Body's on. I've got interior back in. Continental kit on. Aerials. What do you think? Better? Or you prefer 64 body? I mean, to be fair, I've got both bodies, so if I ever fancy changing it up, I can swap them back again. But I'm really, I'm not gonna lie, over the moon. I think that looks absolutely banging. Even just to sit and stare at it, it's like such a work of art. I mean, I've always been a bit of a sucker for a 59 Impala, as a lot of my mates will tell you. But yeah, I think that is wicked. Fully functioning, still works, still does everything it wants to. But yeah, that is definitely going to sit pretty in front row, I've got to say. Obviously, it's got all the front end bits and bobs, all chrome accessories. I'll do a bit of B-roll in a bit so you can sort of see. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's a bit different to some other videos that I've been doing, but again, like I say, I want this channel to sort of be a bit about things that I'm interested in. So, like I said, I think I'd have liked to have done this video in garage rather than just being sat in my kitchen. But it's not quite finished yet. And like I mentioned earlier, I have got a video in the works to do a video on the garage of like a before, a mid, and an after, but I'm still waiting for it to be finished to finish that video off. Again, hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, pop us a subscribe. I mean, if you're enjoying stuff that I do, it really helps the channel grow a little bit. I appreciate it loads, and it's free, so it just basically notifies you when new videos are coming out that I upload, that's all. So yeah, really appreciate you watching, and I will catch you next time. Thank you very much. See you in a bit.